Hello. I wanted to tell you about something that happened. It happened a while ago, and I was reminded of it again this morning uh, when I was lying in the bath, not wearing my glasses. We have a privacy window which has this swirling pattern on it, which distorts the light, obviously, so people can't see into the bathroom. Um, but the point is, when the sun hits that window, it creates these incredibly beautiful jewels of colour. Purples, mauves, blues, pinks, beautiful greens and yellows. Um, like the star Sirius. If you ever see the star Sirius, which is usually low in the sky near the constellation of Orion, but you'll know when you see it because it glows all these different colours, and it's really quite something to see. The point is that I have these little jewels of light that I can see, and they're so beautiful. But when I put on my glasses, as I will now, they disappear. They're lost to clarity of sight. Something magic, gone. And I thought about that as a metaphor for science. Yes, I'm going to talk about science. And how people think that it destroys the magic in the world. A lot of people do anyway. I've certainly argued plenty of times trying to defend it, saying that it doesn't do that at all. Uh, but the point is, I wanted to say something else. When I was young, when I was a child, I was short-sighted. I inherited it from my father, but it wasn't picked up on until I was around 12 years old. I'd struggled for years and years and years, but assumed that's how everybody saw the world, because that's the way I saw the world. It was my only experience of it. The first time I went home and put on a pair of glasses and looked out the bedroom window and saw the trees against the sky, I'd never seen anything like it in my life. It was like looking at one of those three-dimensional photographs of a scene. Everything took on this hyper reality. I mean, obviously I've got used to it now, so I don't see the world that way, but that's the first experience. My point is, what I'm trying to say is that learning about science was like that for me as well. Before I discovered science, I believed in everything. Aliens, ghosts, werewolves, vampires. I dabbled in out-of-body experiences, and I even had divining rods. I used to go to spiritualist churches just to sit at the back. Um, I believed that there was more to life than there is. And of course, I've discovered that there is vastly more to life than we experience every day. But it's actually science that taught me that. Opened up this new world to me, this incredible world. And I wanted to start sharing some of those things and some of my experiences through discovering those things. And some people have sometimes claimed that I talk about science like some people talk about religion. And I thought about that as well, and I thought there's something in that, because for me it is a deeply spiritual thing. It's like a spiritual experience for me. Constant discovery of something new and mind-blowing and expanding, and one thing leads to another, and your mind starts to put these things together, and then they start to make sense, and then you see an even bigger picture than you did before. So yeah, it's like that, but it doesn't tell you what to think. It just shows you things, and I think that's a wonderful gift. And I want to start sharing some of those things in a way that sometimes when you write them down, and it's black and white, they can be misconstrued because people can't see your face, they can't hear your voice, they can't hear the inflection on certain words, and there's no train of thought there. It has to be, it's more thought out and considered before it's put down, whereas this, of course, as you can probably tell from all the ers and ums, that this is just a train of thought. Anyway, attention spans on the internet are notoriously short, so I'm going to now cut this short. But I will be posting things up from time to time, discussing things. because I hope it turns into a discussion. I hope that people will respond to these, even if it's just to say, "Oh my God, that's what you look like, and your voice, Jesus." Anyway, have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.